Okay, Berserk Chapter 341 to 345. Soaring Escape. Uh, Erica. And who's going to save her? Fire not out yet. Burns. Extinguish. Ehen, ehen. Go away. Oh no, stop it. Ooh. Oh, I knew it. This is Ganishka's assistant. Oh, cause yeah, I remember that Erika. Yeah, from the last chapter, Erika somewhat helped him by providing that prosthetic. Damn, he's going. Is he going to become an ally now? Snakes. I guess he could because he's not. I don't think he really wants to be with Griffith. Why? Feel numb. Hope. Yeah, the old man. A person in midair. Is that him? Yeah. Now I've paid you back, boy. Old beardy. Gramps, who are you? Hey now. Keep hidden or you'll get dragged into this. And you, Bakiraka, I have a proposition for you. Think I might go with you on your journey? Oh man, this is another party forming. And Rickert, and then the Bakiraka and him. And of course, eventually, I think they'll meet up with Guts. You know of our clan. Who are you? One of the vanquished, like ourselves. Yeah, and he's also from the Cushion. And like you, an oddball who feels out of place in the new world. General Daiba, yeah, Daiba, you're still alive. Who? Daiba, leader of the Pishaka forces, the right-hand man of great Emperor Ganishka, and a sorcerer who controlled a shadowy cushion force, the Pishaka, Pishaka. High sorcerer, mind you. So what's your answer? What you say? What say you, boss? There's no reason to turn him down, but right now we have to fight our way out of this. By all means. Snakes, where are so many coming from? What the rats? Damn. But will that be enough to kill him though? Oh, he's in pain. But I guess he was somewhat feeling numb, so I guess the poison is still affecting him. No matter how phantasmagoric it may be. To them, it's just an old rag. I'm sure it'll take time to knock them all off. Rickard, Erica, you guys. You'd best duck. Just standing there isn't safe. Since I'm about to prepare our rides. Ooh. That's. I'm not sure if we've seen this before. Maybe it's among the monster that Daiba. I guess during the time when they were at Vritanis. Maybe this was there. It's because they were cooped up in that tight space. They can't wait to do some flying. More monsters. With them, we can fly right over the city walls. Now hurry and get on. Don't worry, as long as I'm around, they won't eat you. Oh, hang on. Here it is. What did she do? I guess. What was that? Off we go. Luca, girls. So you came anyway. Don't let anyone see you. What are you saying? What's happening? Is there fire? What's up? With all this commotion, everyone's noticed. Wow. Oh, money. Look, aren't those diamonds? It's thanks for your kindness. Keep it. Oh, man. Luca, everyone. Thank you. Goodbye. Ooh, we're in the clear for the time being. I wouldn't say so, General. Yeah, I don't think the snakes and rats would be enough to kill an apostle. I'll be damned, that old rag can fly. Uh-oh, we can't fly fast enough loaded down like this. Rickard here. Right. Oh, that's what he took. That's, yeah. Erika took this. Old Beardy, put your head down. What's happening? Oh, I guess it's like it's like the left hand cannon of guts. Click. Boom. Right in the face. Boom. What's that noise? Fireworks this late at night? Take care, everyone. Griffith sees this. Landfall. Oh, they're going to arrive at Elfheim now. Oh, I see it. Oh, my beloved homeland. That's hill. Elf Hell. Oh, Elf Hell. Skellig Island. Yeah, drop anchor. All hands prepare to disembark. One way or another, we finally got here, safe and sound. Yeah, it took longer than I expected. Whatever safe and sound means, right? Hmm. I can smell profit. I appreciate this, Captain. Pirates, a ghost ship, sea monsters, and even Marrow. It wasn't a boring voyage. Yeah. Hold it now. Shouldn't you thank her first? Whose help did you think Ivalera? True. Oh. Honestly, I don't know what would have happened without you guys. The only thing I can do is hack at foes. Nah. Healing injuries, looking after Casca while fighting. It was more than I could handle, so I'd like to thank you. At least play a little hard to get. Yeah, she can't resist that. It's a rare. It's a rare. I guess it's not really rare anymore for Guts to say that. He's kinder now compared to before. Oh, in the Marrows. Off we go. Yeah, you'll fall in. Ah, my homeland. I missed it. Fuck. Why'd you leave the island? Yeah, you never said. Wanna know? Not really. Doesn't make much difference. Then I shall now tell the tale of how the brave elf Puck set off on his journey. That day I was fighting the seagull Jonah, our seabird boss, and threat to the island's peace. Who goes by the alias Albatross the monster. Whoa, who's that? Great, here we go. Our endless mortal combat continued on land, sea, and air. Give me that, Omega. With the pride of both of our peoples on the line, in time hunger and boredom set in. I headed for home on Jonah's back, our enmity having turned into rivalry. Along the way, a tragedy occurred. They got lost. Oh, he was dropped down. The youngster embarks upon a journey on the great unknown ocean called life. And that was the Berserk prologue. No, really. Who cares? Oh, yeah. First to make landfall. We will stay here in the cove for a while. Isma, take this. If you whisper into that shell, your voice will reach me, and you can hear mine if you put it to your ear. Use it should anything happen. Having grown up human, you'll probably find many things to be mysterious in the elf world. Be careful as you do. Okay. And I have something to tell all of you. The flow of time is different on this island than it is on the outside world. Flow of time. Do you mean like, is it slower or faster? Ah, I've heard of that. In fairy tales where elves lure a child to their village, he forgets the time in his enjoyment. And when he returns home, oh yeah, um, and yeah, the little girl. Oh, I forgot the name again. Rosine. Was it Rosine? Yeah. When she came back, it's been hundreds or decades. I don't know. Was it Rosine? No, I don't think it's Rosine's story. It's the story of they have a story in Rosine's village about the forget the name, like the kid who was taken to the like something like elf 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 forest, and yeah, something like that. When he came back, decades have passed. Several decades have passed in the human world. This would be interesting though, because if that's the case, they stay here probably maybe a day or two. Then let's say one day is equivalent to at least maybe not really. Maybe one day is equivalent to a year or 2 years or something like that. So definitely a lot would have changed in the world by that time, and especially about Falconia, Griffith. So will time on the seahorse differ from ours too? Within the code, the flow of time will be the same. However, I cannot recommend too long a sojourn. Continuing to stay here means becoming cut off from the outside world. But I think Guts somewhat would want that for Casca. Did you know that? I bet he didn't. But I guess this time around he doesn't really want to leave Casca anymore alone. He always wants her to be by his side. Guts. Never mind. After you bring Casca there. Oh, yeah, I guess he might. He might just leave her here. Will you? You're coming along too, Vicecom Mustache Knight. They've recognized my skills and made me a guard. So my death-defying epic adventure of a lifetime all happened in the blink of an eye here. I just can't accept that. Life is but a single night's dream. Listen, Mr. Puck. Hmm? What, Manihiko? I look forward to your help with you know what. Oh, now you don't play dumb. That you'd help me in exchange for putting you on the throne. Oh, he forgot. Yeah, he forgot. Here's to the future. Do what thou must. His cruising for a bruising. Yep. I'm curious to see the Elf King. What are these? Like eggs or just maybe rocks? Stones, gravestones, these patterns. Where have I seen them before? Oh, like golems that at Shirki's place. This what I think they are, Shirki. Ah, feh, who cares? Just charge right up the hills. Up these hills. Think before you. Hey, left, right, left. Can read the. And back again. Welcome back. Ah, what? I came back. But I thought I went straight. Is there a curse? Hey, what gives Spock? Got me. Nothing like this was here before. Oh, something new. I thought it was like the golem, the stone golems. Chances are it was made after that day the world changed. This is a barrier to confuse and turn away those who trespass on the island. This island where elves and mages live. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the mages. Was originally supposed to exist in the astral world, but on that day it ended up overlapping the physical world. So the island's inhabitants must have built this formation as they dislike people of the physical world coming here. If you thoughtlessly move forward, you just end up where you started. Then now what? We came all this way just to stand here? It's okay, Pop. Hmm? If you would please. If I would what? It's alright, you originally lived on this island. This barrier shouldn't work on you. Start leading the way. Is this really gonna help? Everyone, please hold on to that string. Come on, get going, you. Is it really true? Ho, ho, ho. Hey, you. Aren't you flying the right way? Surely this is the path to profit. What an extremely silly sight this is. Well, it seems just about right for his homeland. This is kind of fun. Oh, the mages. You can see the witch hats. Humans have come again. Pirates, maybe. No problem. No ordinary human should be able to get through that barrier. Looks like we've gotten through. You did it, Puck. Good job. Naturally for a native. Those people got through the barrier. That's no good. What's going on? It's alright. We still have the scarecrows. The sight of those should send them running in fear. Okay, what's next? Huh? A field. Pumpkin patch. Wowee. Look at all the fruit. Can you eat this stuff? Oh. What's wrong? It's no ordinary field. There's such a, there sure are a lot of scarecrow though. It's dangerous to get close. Huh? I just remember this field's a magic field, so if you go touching the crops, everyone get out of the field. They'll attack. Yo. Haven't I seen this pattern somewhere? Deja vu. Yeah. Try learn a little. Yeah, that's the end of the volume. 38. 30. Damn, this looks much cleaner than the usual. Okay, I'll try to skip so I won't see any spoiler. Ruddery clicker. Flame puppet. The, the longer the weapon, the longer the reach. But you know, that means I win. There. You bunch of straw training posts. Protect the ladies. Aye, sir. Yes. It's no use, they're too strong. They're not stopping at all. What's with the guy in black and that big sword? Hey, I maybe sense some magic from them. No way, people from outside the island are just savages. They're about to find out that field holds some more surprises. Oh, it's like the snake. The vine snake. Whoa, what the hell? A vine twisting around my leg. Oh yeah, that's how that trap works. Stupid. Now I'm in big trouble. Oh, pumpkins. Man, this is getting old. This truly does seem like a magical island. It's a little early for a harvest festival. Yeah. I don't think it's even enough for a warm up for guts. But yeah, you could understand that. I guess these are just like the ordinary mages. Weapon. A pumpkin. Rolling just gonna get ya even more tangled. Blasted weird things. There's no end to them. They'll just slowly force us back. It's alright. I appreciate your patience. Oh, here we go. Say what now? A spell had been cast on in this field using the power of gnomes, earth spirits. I modified the spell to enhance the ripening workings of the earth spirits. Fight magic with magic, huh? They took down the scarecrows. What do we do? And also, that was magic. Could it be? You're too easy on them. They bite us, we bite them back. Well then, is that the end of the rough welcome? What's that? A fire? No. Looks like that's another part of the welcome. Ooh. Is that like a haystack of I guess a scarecrow boss? That's a weaker man. Weaker man. I've read about them in books. Accounts of a fetish that uses the life force of sacrifices, locked within a giant figure and set ablaze using ancient magic. I swear you guys are too soft. Oh, Morda, you brought something out like that? It's taboo. Ha. So what's it if it's taboo? It exists for times like this. But this is cool that we're seeing um more mages. Cause yeah, I totally forgot about the other mages. Cause in case they fight Griffith, I think they would definitely be a great help. She has a cool character design. I feel like I've seen, I guess maybe in other. She has a similar, maybe from One Piece. She has a similar facial feature from a character in One Piece. Its potential is wasted as a mere decoration. She looks like Robin from One Piece. What a good, what good is a puppet if you don't play with it? Now go. Yo, haha, get him. Stop this foolishness, Morda. You're going to burn up the field too. Ah, shit. You can't handle this. Don't worry. Got skin. Boom. Yeah. Village of Witches. Got him. Well done. But this might be a bit of a problem. At this rate, the fire will spread in the entire field. Let's run for it. Oh no, you don't. Thieves. You really did a number on my darling pet. But I'm not letting you escape. Watch as the flames surround you. A witch, definitely a witch. Wow, check it out. She's totally flying on a broom. Now that's the real deal. Not like some kid I know. I'll beat you up. Please wait, we are not enemies. You, why is a magic user with them, and even elves? Morda, that's why we're telling you to wait. You never listen to others. Good grief, it's true. Are you these islands? We're Skellig Island mages, but conversation can wait. If we don't hurry and do something about this fire, it'll wipe out the field. Ah, I put so much work into these pumpkins. But with the flames this strong, our only option might be to summon a guru. Guru? Want some? It's well roasted. Thanks. Huh? Oh hey, there's Puck. They know Pack. I guess it's obviously Puck's from here. Ooh, an elder mage. Amazing. And I assume she might probably know Fiora Flora. Amazing, this is magic. That swift manipulation of the weather. It is, yes. It usually requires a degree of planning and ritual to greatly influence nature. Here he comes. Great Guru. Looks like things are in hand. Oh, in a male witch. Here he comes. I guess the other guy is also, yeah. Great Guru. Looks like things are in hand. Kuka, Johnny, Theon, thank you for standing guard. Sir, as for Morda, she may be due for a lecture. Hiya, old Ged. You've been long away, mischief maker. My guess you were put through the ringer on account of my delay. I apologize. This goat is quite old, like me. We don't keep up with young legs. I am Gedfring, one who governs the mages of this island. Excuse me, great guru, were you aware we would visit this island? The ruler of the elves received an oracle. Then yes, that boy must be a small wind whirling out from the island. This island would draw in many fates and return as a tempest. A small wind whirling out from this island. Does that mean without even realizing it, he pulls everyone into a cyclone of destiny? It happened by chance, that's all. Storm, are you saying that's me? Pak this time. Hey, I'm really sorry. I dragged Olia into my story. And suddenly he acts like he's the hero. And another thing, I had my own premonition. An old friend came to me in a dream and said, "Look after my look after my dearest little student when she visits." Do you mean? I think he's sensing something from Guts. At any rate, come to our village, freshen up from your journey. I'll see to it you're introduced to the elven ruler. Seems like he already knows everything. That's how it is with great mages. This looks like what's his name again? Daiba. What would you call this art? Old guy. It's an old guy tree. Not an old man like a withered tree, but a tree like an old man. How odd. Neat. Looks like it could move. It moves. Chomp. Eek. What a fool. People from the outside are just like I heard. Especially that one. Come on, stop playing and let's go. Don't lick me. Put that tongue away. I'm Kuka. Johnny. Theon. I'm Ivalera. I'm Shirky. Nice to meet you. That girl's Morda. What are a magic user and elves doing with this bunch? It's all sticky with sap. What do you think you're doing? We have a strange bond. The purpose of our journey is... Huh? So you're here to restore her sanity. Originally, we sought a safe haven for her to live with the brand. But yes, I expect that's what her companion really wants. I think I've heard that the Flower Storm Monarch can use the Corridor of Dreams to go deep inside the mind. It might be possible. Really? Oh, that smile. Man, that peaceful smile. Oh, you're an intrepid bunch, though. The world's practically upside down. Yet you cross the ocean on a glimmer of hope. You must have felt it too, if you're a mage, that great disturbance. The great roar of the astral world, that's what we call it. The one called the Hawk of Light caused it by attacking the many seals of the world's forest of the Spirit Tree. Hawk of Light, Forest of the Spirit Tree? What's that all about, old man? We'll discuss the details in the village. Look, you can see it now. There lies Flower Storm Monarch's elf helm. It's a storm of blossoms, just like the title suggests. That is one big ass cherry tree. Wowee, I'm floored. And there lies our village of mages. Yeah. Yeah, just like the home of Flora. This makes me feel kind of nostalgic. It's a village of hats. There's a bunch of houses that looks like Shirki's. It sure hasn't changed. What are they doing over there? The boys are practicing odd manipulation. Making trees bud like that is delicate work that makes for good training. That brings back memories. I did that often too, although I didn't have any peers to practice with. I'll introduce you later. Here, in accordance with our respective skill levels, we teach and are taught. Man, Shirky will become much stronger here. and we thus hone our magic skills every day. There are gurus amongst us who are absorbed in their own magic studies, but you can learn a lot by becoming an apprentice and helping them with research. I have a feeling that because with this mage around this amount of mages, the elves, I think this might be the only another threat for Griffith. And seeing how Griffith has been acting so far, I feel like he might target this place. I guess unless he cannot really find this place, but who really knows how what Griffith cannot do and what he can do? Because he was able to find the place of Fiora or Flora. I see a mage training site. No, I guess it's more of a scholarly town. It's magnificent, huh? Hmm. Boring is what it is. Marda, come on. No matter how much we hone our magic skills, if we stay cooped up on an island like this, it's all just a waste of talent. What are you saying? A mage's duty is to observe the universe. Hey, hey, never mind all that. Tell me about the outside world. I wish you'd cut it out. You're too kind-hearted, Kuka. I think you could stand to broaden your horizons a little. But that's true for everybody on this island. That group, what's with those clothes? Are they from the outside? Barbarians. Ah, scary. Why are they here? Wow. Where have I seen that kind of reaction before? It's only natural. But when people are that blatantly afraid of me, it makes you wanna live up to the hype as an entertainer. Jettison. Hey there, innocent girls. I'm a dangerous barbarian. uh, hit him at the same rhythm, everybody. I've seen this side somewhere too. Right, one, two. Harsh pinpoint attacks. Uh, now, everyone, we should be peacefully celebrating the safe return of the great Puck. Oh, Puck, if it isn't Puck, hi. So, out of consideration, I thought I hadn't seen you in a while. So, you really did leave the island. How dare you take a dip in my pot while I was making secret medicine? You emptied all my bug and snake cages and made my house a biohazard. You scribbled on my magic circle in the middle of a ritual. You put the love potion I made into the great Guru's tea. Good. Looks like you're fitting well in already. Says you. Now then, first stop by my hall. Great gurus. Huge. I'd say you could easily fit your old place in here. Let's check. Well, the elixir I was cooking up should be nearly done. I'd better return. Danan, isn't the food ready yet? What a farce. Is this how you're going to escape again? What about you yesterday? Going on about some ritual when the moon wasn't even out. So obvious. Oh, come on now. Come now. You only just ate old one. Oh, did I? Is this the village senior center? Rude. Like Master Gedring, they are great gurus who govern the mages of this village. Master Skirble, the perplexed, Master Thrain, the resolve, Master Ginar, the ponderous. And this is Danan, the domestic. Welcome. And welcome home, Puck. You went on a long trip. I'm back. They say travel makes a person grow, but somehow you shrank instead. He's grown cheekier. I'll put on the kettle, so please get comfy. Sorry, but first, the ruler of the elves, could we meet with this flower storm monarch? Guts, we. I have an urgent request for the flower storm monarch. This whole journey's been pinned on that hope. The one I need to see is so close now, please. I understand your impatience, but please, relax as our guest. Not even an elf is going to disappear while you drink a cup of tea. But, and if you make a scene in your haste, Wouldn't that risk spoiling the monarch's mood? Your companions must be tired from the long journey. I'll say, I think we'll have someday. You never change. Besides, it looks like they've taken a liking to Danan's baked sweets. They are superb. Danan food. My soul food. This stuff's pretty good. Not as good as Flora's sweets though. Flora, yeah, Flora. As ever, witch grub. Ain't too filling. Fine. Ish alright. Nanita Benina Rush. Buzzing the elven rushes. There's also a cake. Shoom. It's kind of disorienting given how violent things have been until now. Yeah. Oh. Shows and enchanted cushion beasts. A ghost ship and a sea god. That really was quite an adventure. Yeah, I guess. It's gotten to where we're fighting for our lives every day. Well, that's blowing it a bit of out of proportion, but it's not far off. Is that true? Yes, even as a mage, I must admit, it's strange we arrived here safely. Well, they've been wiped out ages ago without you. The outside world is terrifying. Wow, I say it sounds thrilling. There you go again. That's the world the Hawk of Light brought about, by way of the Great Roar. It's truly become a world of old legends and folklore. Old man, could you explain more about that? Since that day, have any of you caught sight of the branches that appear to stretch through the sky? Ah, those things you see sometimes on clear days. I thought they were strangely shaped clouds or something. They're quite convenient for us sailors. You can use them like constellations in broad daylight. That's the world tree. It's a huge tree of legends that said to connect the heavens, the earth, and the underworld. Those are its branches. World tree, I've heard of it. It's from old folk tales, right? The magical interpretation is a tad more complex, though. You mean the dragon path? Oh, that's Flora's dearest student for you. You've learned well. It's literally a massive fissure that penetrates the world, piercing deep into the layers of the physical and astral worlds. Fissure, a crack? What's that about? Try visualizing something like a mole burrow. On very rare occasions, such as during a full moon, paths will connect the physical and astral worlds. Small ones are called elfin path, and they connect to the astral world shallows. Occasionally, children in the woods will get lost on them, and larger ones are called the dragon path and reach deep into the astral world. That egg at your side is a fetish for opening the dragon path deep into the abyss. What is that? How sinister. Mr. Potato Head, it makes me laugh. My concern is whether that belongs to you, or if you're merely carrying it, which could it be? Hell, you're a mage, alright. I once heard the same kind of thing in another forest. And like I said before, this is mine. Hey, isn't that thing dangerous? It's downright ghastly. Don't let it curse you. Sure enough, he's even like this back home. Here, look. Eek, no, shoo. He's cute up close. His favorite food's cheese. Excuse me, but could you please tell me why was the attack on the forest of Spirit Tree connected to the arrival of the world of that world tree? Young lady, forest of the Spirit Tree is a generic term for lands throughout the interstice where several large trees exist, and each of those large trees is a parasitic plant like mistletoe, with its roots fastened spiritually into the world tree. Parasitic, as a mage you must know this. Mistletoe stems neither from the earth nor the heavens, and therefore symbolizes our physical worlds. So it is with the trees in the forest of the spirit tree. By absorbing power from the world tree, they hinder the expansion of its branches into the physical world, Mages living in the forest of the spirit tree use the vast spiritual power surrounding their tree to deepen their understanding of magic while guarding that land and maintaining balance between the physical and astral world. Your mistress was one such mage. Mistress. The forest of the spirit tree is now almost entirely ashes, and so the world tree has grown rampant, recalling the ancient chaos of the intermingled physical and astral worlds. Thus, I'd like to ask the Black Swordsman about his deep connection with him. Who is the Hawk of Light? What is it he desires so much that he'd be reincarnated as the guardian of angel, as the guardian angel of longing, and then transform the world this way? Can you tell me? Great. I thought to be free of my obsession with him. By the time we reach our destination, I never thought I'd be questioned about him. He'll have his own kingdom. That's what he'd say back in our mercenary days. Seizing a kingdom, that does make sense. According to my scryings, it seems he had restored an ancient metropolis near the foot of the world tree. In this new world of chaos, it's ironic that the root of his tree is like the eye of a storm. It's peaceful. A land of calm spiritual power that repels any wicked ethereal bodies. You could say it's the one and only kingdom where people can live in peace and prosperity. He knows the Hawk of Light who caused the great roar. Just who is this companion of yours? Oh, he's a monster. Hmm. I've had more than my share of surprises thus far, but to think your nemesis is capable of changing the world, that defies all imagination. The Black Swordsman is associated with someone like that. Impressive. I'll have to check into this. You're never off the clock. Too complicated. I don't get it. Relax. I'm in the dark too. Hey, listen. Something hasn't been lining up for me. Is that Hawk of Light guy the White Hawk? That Midland hero? He is. So that Hawk used magic or whatever to fill the world with monsters. You pretty much got it. And so Guts and the Hawk go way back. Oh, he's realizing now. He's realizing now that Guts is don't tell me, the captain of the Raider of the Hawks. Don't tell me, my hero, the legendary Band of the Hawk 100-man killer, almost was a buddy of yours, Guts. Wow, introduce me. I thought he already got it that Guts is. I guess it. I think eventually. Man. To seize a kingdom, no. To establish the only kingdom in the world, he changed the world itself. That's utterly absurd. Any means to achieve his ends, eh? Not quite. For him, it's more like an end to his means. Nothing's changed. Getting his kingdom, that's just one step along his way. He'll continue soaring higher and higher. That's Griffith. The Hawk. Oh, he knows him more than anyone. I think that's probably the case. It's just yeah, I guess it's pretty much confirmed that. Yeah, that's because it still feel very small to be something like Griffith's whole ambition. But learning about the world tree, maybe something along the lines of that, maybe becoming higher than a godhead or something. So, damn. It's nice that we're getting to know this information again with regards to, I guess, the astral world, the astral, what's it called again, the shallow parts, and Griffith, the one that Griffith cut. I guess not really Griffith. It was Skull Knight, Skull King. Is just one of many. many roots, many branches. And I feel like because they're, I guess, learning about this, I feel like the gurus are preparing for. I think they need to act about this, especially. I think everyone is involved now, not just the physical world, but also almost all beings in the astral world. Because I think maybe the first step is just taking control over the physical world for Griffith, and then maybe the next step is expanding that his kingdom towards the astral world. Because he has pretty much been able to control the apostles now, his war demons. So I think, yeah, I guess maybe, yeah, this is just like him reaching the first part of his ambition, but yeah, I think what Guts is saying is that I guess his ambition will just get bigger and bigger, and he'll just get greedier, and yeah, I think that's how Guts really knew Griffith. Is that yeah, that's just one step along his way. Yeah. So yeah, man, it's really cool that we're finally we finally have arrived to the um, Elf Kingdom of Elf Hell. Elf Hell, right? Forgot the name again. And we also met Skellig Island, Elf Hell Skellig Island. And I forgot about the mages, and I thought there's only a few, but man, this is like a whole city or a whole village of mages, and they have gurus. So just imagine, each of those gurus is as strong as Flora. So yeah, and I think this will also give more. I guess another thing is that Guts also needs more information with regards to this, and maybe they'll find something like a weakness or something that they could use against Griffith. And we still haven't met the Elf King, so there's still that. And I feel like it's another thing that another addition to the equation where the bigger fight is going to happen. Is yeah, I think they're the only thing that's really going to be able to go up against Griffith now, and Griffith is becoming stronger and stronger. So the elves, the mages, and maybe even the Meros. Then you have the Bakiraka, the yeah, the cushion. But yeah, I think, and at the same time, Griffith has his own human army, but there's also people outside the Falconia who is definitely still trying to survive in their own way. It's like um it's like the equivalent of a doomsday, but in this situation it's like a fantasy doomsday instead of a nuclear wasteland, or maybe zombies, or yes, or like zombies. It's much worse. It's monsters, and I think there will still be people who'll be able to survive and find some way um to be able to survive. And I think those people might eventually rally towards them and against Griffith, or the other way around is that they'll just go to the safe. I guess the most obvious would be, yeah, they would rather just go to Falconia as a safe haven. And I don't think anyone, I guess, would I guess the other people wouldn't really dare to challenge Griffith now, especially if they really have no idea of what Griffith has done. Because at the same time, Griffith has a really good reputation now as like a hero. So yeah, because I wonder what happened to the Tudor, to the cushion. I guess the cushion is somewhat probably already in Griffith's territory. So yeah, that's all I could say in these chapters, and a lot of information and really interesting, I guess, explanation of what happened, what Griffith did, and even the Falconia was taken from the root of the World Tree, an old city. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a great read. Let me know anything you'd like to share regarding this read through. Maybe things I also missed. And if you did enjoy watching the read through, please leave a like, and um, also make sure to subscribe if this is your first time here. So you'll be updated regarding my uploads and my other read throughs or action videos. And also, if you want to watch my read through in the next chapters, it's available for early access in the link in the description down below. And I also would like to thank my patrons for supporting this channel. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Have a great day.